smile seems sincere. Perhaps he is honestly grateful for her custom, even if the wine is wasted on her. The money is real enough. Matthew taught her that, like so much else about their business, everything is only talk, only a possibility, until somebody writes you a cheque, or cashes one you've written them. As she exits the shop, she holds her head high. Today is a good day. She has come to West London to deliver a gift, and the gift has been well chosen. It will suffice. Becky passes the wedding cake white houses of Portobello, takes in the scent of freshly cut stems from an elegant pink and orange painted boutique floristry, and the steam whistle of a barista's coffee machine through lacquered cafe doors flung wide open. The weather has finally turned a corner. Her skin actually feels warm for the first time in months, and she cannot help but stop for a moment, right there on the street corner, and turn her face to the sun, smiling even as she hopes that no one catches her in the act. It's a small miracle, she thinks, how an idea can turn into a series of meetings, and then a screenwriter's draft, and now, or at least soon, will become actors and cameras and lights and conversations in the edit suite, like watching a fetus growing across a series of ultrasound images. Tomorrow, her yellow brick road takes her to the Cannes Film Festival, where she will meet the people who can really make it happen. Those who can write cheques or accept them. Her small idea, gathering supporters, players, financiers. "We could be shooting this time next year," Matthew had said at that very first meeting, within a minute of her giving him her seedling of an idea. "Produce it. I'll back you." "But I don't know how," she'd said, hating herself for confessing her weakness so quickly. "Nobody does the first time." And with that statement, he'd made it real. She steps over the cracks in the pavement. She doesn't want to jinx it, not now, not when everything is so close. She can see Matthew's terraced stucco villa in the distance, its pilasters and columns all whiter than white against the leafy green health of the pavement trees. The early evening sun reminds her so much of that party night, when she walked this road, on that occasion without wine but with a jiffy bag of contracts from the office for him to sign, not expecting to leave with a plan for her future. "Stay," he'd said to her, as she signed the last of the post-it-marked pages. "Come and meet some people." She had been the one to order the canapes and the watermelon martini ingredients for this party, and now she was invited to share in them, to accept them as easy gifts from the waiting staff who circulated in crisp white shirts and black trousers. Of course she should network. Wasn't that how the world worked? A pretty assistant charming her way around a beautiful garden, making a name for herself, evading both men's hands and the scrutiny of their wives' tracking gazes. And yet, despite the fact of her canary yellow dress, candy-striped with orange, and the fact that she had washed her hair that morning with a shampoo that promised gloss and hold, her head itched, and she felt out of step and out of place. Here the rich looked rich, and the nonconformists wore their asymmetric fringes with confidence. In one corner, a famous actor in shredded jeans and Debbie Harry t-shirt made conversation with an elderly critic turned out in linen suit and white Panama hat, and both seemed entirely at ease. Where were the people stuck in between? Uncomfortably halfway to somewhere. Unfinished, barely done with being utter imposters. She had been relieved when Matthew had interrupted a conversation between her and a grey-haired, mildly known actor. Not so much a conversation, really, as a lecture, by asking her to step away with him into his study. She had felt eyes on them as they vanished back into the house together. There was always that question for some people, concerning what a man and a woman stepping away together might mean, especially when she was his, an employee, and just about still young, and unquestionably ambitious. Despite Matthew's wife and children being there, despite the way he kissed his wife readily and easily, of course somebody would make a sly comment, win a cruel quick laugh.